This is the video introduction to lessons 23 and 24 of the Mr. Circuit Basic Electronics Lab number 2. The purpose of these two lessons is to give you more knowledge and hands-on experience with series circuits and using the multimeter to measure current. One of the basic concepts of a series circuit is that the same amount of current flows throughout the circuit. In these two lessons, we are going to verify that fact. In lesson 22, we measured the current flowing in a simple circuit. We inserted the meter between the anode of the LED and the 390 ohm resistor. In our example, we saw that the current flowing was 17.82 milliamps. When you actually wired up the circuit on your solderless circuit board, your amount of current was probably very close to this amount. In lesson 23, we are going to connect the same circuit, but this time we're going to measure the current flowing from the 390 ohm resistor to the positive of the battery. Here we show the simple circuit wired on a solderless circuit board, ready for the meter to be inserted between the resistor and the positive of the battery. Again, we're going to set the selector knob on the meter to measure up to 20 milliamps. When we install the meter in the circuit and connect the battery, we should read the same amount of current as you did in lesson 22. When you do this experiment, your measurement, as I said, may be slightly different depending on the exact condition of your 9-volt battery and the exact value of the resistor that you have, but it should be very close. After you have wired up this circuit and done the measurement of the current flowing from the resistor to the positive of the battery, you will then install the meter so that you can measure the current between the negative of the battery and the cathode of the LED. So here is the circuit wired up and ready to have the meter inserted between the negative of the battery and the cathode of the LED. When we connect the battery and touch the meter leads to the negative of the battery and to the cathode of the LED, we should see the amount of current on the display of the meter. Is it the same? It should be, because as I said, in a series circuit, the same amount of current flows in all parts of the circuit. These lessons were designed to give you more experience using the multimeter, reading schematic diagrams, and wiring up circuits on a solderless circuit board. After you have wired up these two experiments and measured the current in each case, you can fill in the answers on pages 23B and 24B of the lab manual. Then you're ready to go on to the next lessons. Remember, upon completion of lesson 30, you qualify to receive a signed certificate of training for this lab.